everyone, welcome to my channel, Extraordinary Danielle. My name is Danielle and I'm so excited to talk to you today. Now, if you've already subscribed to my channel and you've been watching my videos, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. If you like videos on fashion, luxury, lifestyle, a little bit of beauty, and you like to have a lot of fun, then you're gonna love this channel. So I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you never miss a video, and like and share my videos. That would be great. So without further ado, let's get into what I want to share with you today. I have two items that I want to reveal to you today from Louis Vuitton. These are popular items that we've seen a lot on social media, and I have watched a lot of YouTube videos already on these items, but I'm hoping today to share with you some information that you may not have heard or seen yet on these items, as far as ways that you can use these items and wear them. So these items are the Recto Verso card holder and the Odeon PM handbag. So I want to start with the Recto Verso card holder. So I have the Recto Verso card holder right here. Mine is in the monogram print. It does come in the monogram print and the empreinte leather. I will put the pricing down below. Now, when I went online yesterday, both of those versions were sold out online. I will link my client advisor's information at Louis Vuitton in the description box below. If you did want to get this particular item, that is how I got this item. I did reach out to her directly and she was able to get it for me. She's been great, so that will be in the description box below if you did want to go that route. Now, in a recent video I talked about this card holder, so I guess this isn't a true reveal because I did talk about it in my video on 6 multifunctional SLGs from Louis Vuitton. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below so that you can go and watch that. But I did mention that the name of this card holder, Recto Verso, sounds like a medical disease or a medical procedure. It is a really funny name, but essentially it just means front and back. And that is because this card holder is very functional in the front, as you can see, but then also in the back, as you can see. Now, I want to show you the features and details of this card holder, but before I do that, one thing I do want to mention is that I have had no trouble with my cards in this particular card holder in the monogram canvas. In the past, when I've watched videos and heard people talk about card holders or wallets from Louis Vuitton, a lot of times they will advise that you go for the empreinte leather because it is easier to get your cards in and out, and it is less stiff than the canvas can be. But I will tell you, with the canvas, I went for the canvas because it is cheaper, and also because I love the monogram print and I wanted the monogram print. I have not had any problems getting my cards in and out of this card holder or using this. It's been very pliable, very easy to use, so I think you should choose either the empreinte leather or the monogram based on your style preference and not worry about whether the monogram is going to be pliable or easy to use, because I will tell you from personal experience, for me, it has been very easy to use. Now, the first thing I want to show you on this card holder is there is that front snap button closure, and I'm using that right now to keep business cards and a little bit of cash in the front pocket. You can see that. And like I said, it is really pliable. The inside of this is leather lined, and so maybe that's why it does make it more pliable. Now, one thing I didn't know about this card holder until I'd used it for a couple weeks is that there is actually a slit pocket. I'll show you. Do you see that slit pocket between the front pocket here and the zip compartment? I'm using that to keep more business cards in there, but I didn't even realize that at first. And then on the back, you do have 3 card holders. Now, you could double up cards in here. I really haven't done that. I did try it once, but I'm not using it as such because I don't carry a lot of cards, but you could. And this is the smooth leather, so I think that's probably why it does make it more pliable, like I mentioned before. And then one thing I really like about this, if you can see, do you see how the zipper goes all the way around the card holder? And if you look, if the camera will focus, I love that shiny gold hardware. It's really bright, really shiny. It looks really pretty. So when you open this up, you can see that there is a gusset inside, which does make this really roomy. And right now, I just have cash and some coin in there. One thing about the Recto Verso that does make it really multifunctional and really great is that it does come with a key ring holder inside of the zippered compartment right here. That particular keyring holder looks just like the keyring holder that is on the key pouch. So it works the same, and it's the same type of keyring. So one thing that I didn't see online that I do want to show you is how this looks with keys attached to the key holder when you try to put your keys inside and zip it up. I want to show you that right now. One thing to note is that I do have a regular car key, not a key fob to start my car. My car is not a remote start, so my car key is relatively big. In fact, I did talk about this in my video on 6 SLGs from Louis Vuitton. When I use my 6-ring key holder that I have, I usually leave my car key out because it does get pretty bulky when I try to snap that key holder closed, but let's put it in and see how it looks. So right now I just have my car key and another smaller key on the ring, but in actuality, in real life, I do have about 5 keys that I have to carry that I use on a daily basis. So you can see with only 2 keys on here, one of which is a more bulky sized car key, it does zip up, and this is it from the side. It is pretty bulky and it does distort the zipper a little bit if you wanted something that was going to be all purpose, and if you have a smaller car key or just a fob, you absolutely could. I had my keys in here with cash and coin, so you could take that out, but I do think that this really offers a lot and it really is very multifunctional. I have been loving this piece. I've been using it every single day, but I would probably opt to continue to use my 6-ring key holder just because I wouldn't want to continually distort my zipper in that way. Or if I was carrying a handbag that I wasn't bothered that my keys were loose in my bag, I would just dangle them off the key ring on the side of this and not put them inside of this card holder. But you certainly could, so I did want to show you that. Okay, now moving on, let's get into talking about the Odeon PM. This is the bag that I purchased, and you can see that I got the version that is with the black accents. It also comes in a version that has the lighter kind of natural leather accents, which is more kind of traditional to the Louis Vuitton monogram look. From what I understand, that is not Vachetta, so that particular leather that's on the lighter version of this bag is treated, so it's not going to be the same as Vachetta where it will patina and potentially be susceptible to water spots. So that's something to note if you're interested in a look that is a little bit more signature to the monogram look and you want something that looks a little bit more traditional. I tend to wear a lot of black, especially in the fall and winter, and I just felt that this particular version for me would be the best and it would be super carefree, and that's why I really liked it. One thing I really like on this bag as well is, do you see that shiny gold hardware? It's so pretty. It's really bright, really shiny. And I really love the giant gold rings on the side. As you can see, I don't have the strap on here now. I love that they made the strap detachable. It does give you so many options for this bag. And this particular luggage tag in the front is removable. I am gonna show you that. You could attach a charm or something else on the front if you didn't want to have the luggage tag on the front. This front pocket is magnetic, so you can see in there. It's a pretty deep pocket. I usually will carry my cell phone in the front pocket and a card holder. Now, one thing to mention, this is unfortunate, but I'll just tell you, the very first day that I wore this bag and I used it, it was on the front seat of my car. I was driving on the freeway, and unfortunately, I almost did get into a car accident. I didn't, so thankfully I did not, but I did have to stop really suddenly. So this bag slid off of my front seat, and my phone and the card holder slid out of this front pocket onto the floor. Now that's a more dramatic example because hopefully that won't happen to you and you won't have to be in a situation where your bag will slide around or be unnecessarily jostled around where your things would come out of this front pocket. I do find this magnetic closure in the front fairly strong, but in that example, just so you know, my phone and my card holder did come out. I do have an iPhone 8 Plus, so that particular phone is a larger phone and it does fit very nicely in this front pocket. The other thing about this bag that I really like is I do really enjoy the double zipper. I think it looks really nice. I think it gives the bag a really nice look. On the inside there is a black fabric interior and there is one slip pocket. I will say that this bag does hold quite a lot, which I'm pleased with. I love the size of it. Now, one thing you should know, it was slouchy and there was a little bit of wrinkling in the front. I did order it on the Louis Vuitton website, and typically this bag is always sold out on the website. The way that I got this bag is the way that you hear a lot of other YouTubers talk about when you want a really popular item that's online, that's always sold out. I just stalked the website for about a week and a half, and I did buy this bag, I think at 4:30 in the morning. It happened to come in stock briefly and I bought it right away, which I knew I was gonna do if that ever happened. And that's how I happened to get this bag. I think sometimes if you just continue to watch the website, you can do that. The other option, like I said, is I will link my client advisor from Louis Vuitton in the description box below, so you could reach out to her as well. But that's how I was able to purchase this bag. Now, one thing about this bag, I do find that sometimes the little slip pocket on the inside does get in the way a little bit when I'm trying to put things in. They'll kind of get caught on the slip pocket, so just be aware of that. But I do find that it works out really well for my needs. And like I said, when I got this bag in the mail, it was a little bit more wrinkly in the front. I did ask my client advisor, Nicole, about that, and she said it's a hobo style. It's supposed to be a little bit more slouchy, so that doesn't bother me. So if you do get this in the mail and you find that there is a little bit of creasing or wrinkling on the front, it's supposed to be like that. Don't let that bother you. I have really been enjoying using this. I find this really carefree. And really quickly, let me just go over some things that would fit in this bag, popular items that you might want to put in this bag should you decide to get it, or if you already have it. First thing is a full-size water bottle. That fits nicely. Now, like I said, it did get a little bit caught on the slip pocket inside, so you just have to watch that. The second thing is a smaller size water bottle. Now, don't laugh at my third thing. Don't we all have these days? Sometimes. If you felt like you were having this kind of day where you needed this in your bag, that will also fit. Now, I highly doubt that you're going to carry this bag around filled with just water bottles and wine, right? So we're gonna take the wine out and we're gonna take the bigger water bottle out, because honestly, I would probably only carry a mini water bottle in this bag. To be honest, I probably personally wouldn't carry a water bottle in this bag at all, just because I would be nervous about it opening and leaking, and I'm very careful with my bags, and so I'm always cautious about that, so I personally wouldn't, but you could if you wanted to. The second really popular item that I want to show you that a lot of people would like to know whether this fits nicely or not is the mini pochette. So this is mine that I'm currently using. It is completely full, as you can see. It's absolutely packed. That slides in here really nicely, no problem. The third thing that a lot of people probably wonder whether it fits or not is a sunglass case. Now, this is my monogram sunglass case, and I will tell you that for me, this case is a little bit more stiff and bulky than I thought it would be. You can see it just snaps at the top. It's an older model. I don't love it as much as I thought. If you've got this case in your collection, can you let me know in the comments below if you like it and if you use it, because I'm actually considering selling this. And so when I put this in, if my bag isn't very full, it fits nicely, but I will tell you that this particular case does take up quite a lot of room. Now, I have another case that is a soft-sided case. It doesn't take up much room at all. It's very soft, and that case fits in here really nicely, so no problem there. And then, of course, you can fit in your 6-ring key holder, card holders, etc., no problem. A compact mirror, a lipstick, things like that. I'm gonna be doing another video regarding what's in my bag, so we can go over more so in detail exactly what fits and exactly how I would pack my bag, things like that. But for this purpose, I just wanted to show you some of those items that are more popular that people might be wondering whether they fit or not. The strap that the Odeon comes with is this black strap with the gold hardware, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that, it says Louis Vuitton on the side. Now, this particular strap, as you can see, it's really soft and malleable, and then it has these clips on the end. This particular strap is really comfortable to wear. I have had no problems with it digging in or being uncomfortable in any way. I love this strap. I think it's just very comfortable to wear. The strap is adjustable. It has 7 adjustments that you can make. I actually found that this fit me crossbody perfectly right out of the box. So the way it was adjusted was actually perfect for me. I will insert a mod shot right here of me wearing this crossbody, and I will insert another mod shot of me wearing this on the shoulder so you can see what it looks like with this strap at this adjustment height. Now, one thing I will say about this, I am not a really big fan typically of crossbody bags. One thing I found out for me regarding crossbody is if I wear a bag crossbody, it's gotta sit flush with my body. It can't be sticking out. I just don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way it feels. I know a lot of people love the Speedy Bandolier for the option to wear it crossbody, and I actually love that bag. That bag is on my wish list, but I would only wear that bag as a shoulder bag because for me, that style sticks out too far crossbody. Even the Alma BB, as small as it is and compact as it is, it sticks out too far. I want something that will mold to my body and fit flush with my body, and this bag definitely does this. This canvas is really soft and kind of squishy, and it does just really mold to your body, which looks really nice crossbody in my opinion. Now, I did say I was going to share with you a couple things regarding this that you might not know or that you might not have seen online, and so I want to talk about the fact that the leather strap that this comes with is detachable, which means that you can do some other things with this bag, which I think is so awesome. So I think it's fun to look in your closet and see what you have in your closet that can be options for you to change the look of the handbags that you currently have, and that's what I did with this bag, and here's what I found. The strap that I have on here right now is a thicker gold chain strap, and it is the strap from my Coach Cassie 19. Now, if you're familiar at all with that bag, you know that that particular bag comes with a longer crossbody strap, it comes with a shorter shoulder strap, and it also comes with this really thick brushed gold chain strap that I really like. And you can see the gold doesn't match exactly because the gold on the rings of the Odeon is a shiny gold, whereas this chain strap is a more brushed gold, but to be honest, that doesn't really bother me at all. I love how this looks as a shoulder bag. I'm not a fussy person. I don't like things that I have to fuss around and play around with a lot to get them to be the way I want. So that is something regarding handbags for me. If it's fussy, if it takes a lot to open it or close it, then I am not about that. As you can see, when I did the mod shot of me wearing this bag with the shoulder strap as a shoulder bag, it was too long, and I'm not the kind of person that would necessarily shorten the shoulder strap just so I could wear it on my shoulder. But what I would do is just attach this chain and wear this as a shoulder bag, and as you can see from the mod shot that I'm going to insert, it looks really nice that way, and I do like that. The other option I'm going to tell you about with this bag is that there is a braided handle that I found on Amazon, and this is thanks to someone in a Facebook group. I would recommend, if you guys are on Facebook and you're not part of the Louis Vuitton Facebook groups, they're great. They offer you a lot of great information. You can ask questions, you can show your purchases, and there are some things sometimes for sale that you can get at really good prices, so I do recommend that. The other thing you can do with this bag, if you can get your hands on the reverse monogram print strap, it looks so amazing. I love the way that the reverse monogram strap looks with this bag. It's really cool. If you're a person that doesn't have anything that's reverse monogram and you've really wanted to try it, that's a great way to add it into a handbag without fully committing to a reverse monogram handbag and trying it. Or if you're a person that loves the reverse monogram and you want to add that, it looks really cool. And the way that this woman in the Facebook group had it styled is she had it styled with the braided top handle and the reverse monogram strap, and I love the look. It was very edgy, it was very cool. So just an FYI, some ideas for you to try. Now let's try attaching something else to the front and taking off the luggage tag so you can see how that changes the look of this bag. So I just have this little charm, and that is what that looks like on this bag. You know what, it's cute. I don't know that I would wear it that way though. I really like the look of the luggage tag. I think maybe if I wanted to go a little more casual and be a little more whimsical, I might attach this, but I am a person, I probably would just keep the luggage tag on there. I love the look of the luggage tag. This is another option for you. You could attach a charm just on the side and leave the luggage tag on. Personally, I don't love the way that looks. To me, that looks just a little bit busy, but you could do that. Another popular thing that I've seen a lot of people doing lately is attaching their key pouches to the outside of their bags as a charm. So I've seen that a lot lately, especially with the newer sack flat bags that a lot of people are purchasing and loving right now. I don't really love the look of this. I think this chain is too long. But just to give you some options with this bag and some different ways that you can style this, sometimes it's really fun to think outside the box and think about different things that you can do with your bags that are different. Interchange straps, interchange colors, do different things so your bag looks just a little more special, a little more tailored to you and your liking and your style. Never be afraid to experiment with that. So I did want to show you those couple things that you might not have seen or thought about. And if you don't have the Coach Cassie 19 and you don't have that gold strap, you can get a strap like that online. Oh, the last thing I did want to mention about the Odeon PM, I have seen and heard some people say that the strap length is not long enough. You can get a strap extender. Now, I will link below a shop that does specialize in strap extenders, and I know some people have gotten a strap extender specifically for this bag from that shop, but I think they're sold out right now. But they do make strap extenders that you can find like on Etsy, maybe on Amazon for this bag. If you find that the strap that this comes with is not quite long enough to really hit you crossbody where you want it to hit you. But the bottom line is, do I recommend these two pieces? Do I like them? Am I using them? Yes, yes, and yes. Love, love, and love. These are going to be great additions to my collection. They are great investments in my handbag wardrobe. I'm so happy with this. I had to sell a lot of pieces to be able to get these pieces, but it is well worth it. I'm in the process of downsizing my collection. I've sold quite a bit. I am going to be doing a video coming up on the pieces I've sold and why I sold them, but I am revamping my collection. I'm adding things to my collection that are practical, that are things that I really love and would wear on a regular basis. I'm not a person that has the money or who likes to have things in their collection that they just look at or just put on display and don't really use them. I want to be able to actively use all the pieces in my handbag collection. That's just how I am, and that's just personally what I like to do. So I'm going through and selling the pieces that I'm not using, or I have sold pieces that I'm not using, and really utilizing those funds to build a collection that is really going to be practical for me with pieces that I love and can use often. So that video is coming up, so remember to subscribe, like this video, hit the bell button so you don't miss that video coming up. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I will see you in my next video, and remember, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself, and confidence is the most important accessory that you can wear.